Welcome to Everyday English Class. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Grace.
Hello, Grace, and a very warm hello to all our wonderful listeners. I'm Peter. It is so good to be here with you today. How are you doing today, Grace?
I am doing great, thank you. I have my cup of coffee, the sun is shining, and I am very excited about our topic today. How about you, Peter?
I am doing very well, Grace, but I have to admit I am a little tired of talking about the weather.
The weather? Why are you talking about the weather, Peter?
Well, yesterday I went to a neighborhood event and met 3 new people, and every single time we only talked about the rain and the sun. We said, "It is raining a lot." "Yes, it is. I hope it is sunny tomorrow." "Yes, me too." And then, complete silence.
Ah, yes. You were stuck in small talk. Small talk is polite, easy conversation about unimportant things, like the weather, or just saying, "How are ya?"
Exactly. It is very polite, but to be honest, it is a little boring. I want to make real friends. I want to share who I really am, and I want to know who they really are. But I feel trapped in these small, boring conversations.
That is a beautiful goal, Peter, and it is a very common feeling for English learners. And that is exactly what we are going to fix today. Today's topic is stop using small talk. We are going to learn how to move past the weather and share your true self in English.
I really need this lesson, Grace. Small talk is a good way to break the ice and start a chat, but I want to build a real connection. Where do we start? How do we escape the weather?
Let's start with how we answer the most common question in the world. How are you?
When someone asks me that, I always say, "I am fine, thank you." And you? That is exactly what I learned in my first English class.
That is a perfectly polite answer, Peter. But it stops the conversation immediately. It is a dead end. If you want to share who you are, you need to add one small detail about your life.
One small detail? Like what?
Instead of just saying, "I am fine," you can add a reason. You can say, "I am doing great. I just finished reading a really good book." Or you can say, "I'm a little tired today because I went for a long run this morning."
Oh, I see. By adding the book or the run, I am sharing a piece of my real life. I am sharing my hobbies, and I am giving the other person a new topic to talk about.
Exactly. If you say you went for a run, the other person can naturally ask, "Oh, do you like running? Where do you run?" And boom, you are out of small talk and into a real conversation about sports, health, and nature.
Let's practice that. Grace, how are you today?
I am doing very well, thank you. I am feeling very happy because I tried a new recipe for dinner last night and it was absolutely delicious.
Wow, a new recipe. What did you cook?
See? It works perfectly. You completely forgot about the weather, and you naturally asked about the food.
That is a fantastic trick. Give a small detail about your life. Okay, what is the next step to stop small talk?
The next step is changing the questions that you ask the other person. We need to stop asking boring questions like, "How was your weekend?"
But that is the classic Monday morning question. What should I ask instead?
You should ask open-ended questions about their feelings or their passions. An open-ended question means they cannot just answer with good or bad. So instead of, "How was your weekend?" ask, "What was the best part of your weekend?"
What was the best part of your weekend? That is a beautiful question. It forces the person to think of a specific story or a happy memory to share with you.
Exactly. Another wonderful question is, what are you looking forward to this week? Or what are you excited about right now?
I love those questions. They focus on positive, exciting things. People love to talk about what makes them happy, and it makes the conversation feel so much deeper.
They really do. We have so many more great tips to share about expressing your true opinions and deep feelings. But first, since we are having such a wonderful, deep conversation today, we want to pause and ask all of our amazing listeners for a quick favor.
Yes, we do. If you are enjoying this episode and learning how to make real friends in English, please take one tiny second to click the subscribe button to Everyday English Channel.
Subscribing is completely free, and it means you will never miss a fun lesson with us. And please click that like button. Give us a big thumbs up. It helps our podcast grow so much, and it helps other English learners around the world find us.
And if you have a friend who you love having deep conversations with, please share this episode with them. Thank you all so much for your amazing support.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, Peter, let's get back to moving past small talk. We talked about giving details and asking better questions. Now, what happens when the conversation gets a little deeper?
Yes, what if I want to share my real thoughts and opinions? Sometimes I am afraid my English is not good enough to talk about deep topics. I don't want to make a mistake.
That is very common, Peter. But remember our golden rule. Mistakes are our friends. You don't need complicated, advanced vocabulary to share your heart. You just need a few simple, powerful phrases.
Give me an example. How can I share my true opinion politely?
You can use the phrase, I really care about, or I am passionate about. Passionate means you have a very strong, positive feeling about something. So if someone asks what you like to do, you can say, I am really passionate about music.
I am passionate about music. That sounds so much stronger and more honest than just saying, I like music.
Yes, it shows real emotion. You can also say, in my opinion, or I believe that. These phrases show that you are thinking deeply about life. For example, in my opinion, spending time with family is the most important thing in the world.
That is a beautiful sentence, Grace. It tells the other person what your values are. It shows them your true self, not just a surface-level answer.
Exactly. When you share something deep and honest, the other person feels safe. They will usually share something deep and honest right back to you.
But Grace, what if they start sharing a long, deep story, and I don't know what to say? How do I keep this real conversation going without freezing?
This is our final and maybe most important tip. You use active listening, and you ask them to go deeper. You just use one magic phrase. Tell me more about that.
Tell me more about that. It is so simple.
It is incredibly simple, but it is incredibly powerful. It shows the person that you are truly listening and that you really care about their story. It is the opposite of small talk.
Let's do a quick role play to put all these steps together. Let's pretend we just met at a coffee shop. We say hello, but we want to skip the small talk about the weather and get to know each other.
Okay, I am ready. I will start. Hi, I'm Grace. How is your day going?
Hi, Grace. I'm Peter. My day is going great. I just finished planning my dream vacation to Italy, so I am feeling very excited today.
Wow, Italy! What was the best part of planning your trip?
Well, I am really passionate about Italian food, so I spent a long time looking at cooking classes in Rome. In my opinion, learning to cook is the best way to understand a new culture.
That is so interesting. I love cooking too. Tell me more about the classes in Rome.
Let's pause there. Grace, that was fantastic. We learned so much about each other in just 4 short sentences. No weather, no boring small talk.
Just a real human connection. See? Sharing who you really are is easy when you add a small detail, ask open-ended questions, use passionate phrases, and simply say, tell me more about that.
I feel so confident now. I am armed with these great phrases, and I am never going to get stuck talking about the rain again. Let's do a quick review for our listeners so they can keep these amazing tips in their pocket.
Great idea. Let's recap. First, when someone asks how you are, don't just say, I'm fine. Give a small detail about your day to give them a new topic.
Second, stop asking boring questions. Ask open questions like, what was the best part of your week? Or what are you excited about right now?
Third, share your true feelings using powerful phrases like, I am passionate about, and in my opinion.
And finally, when the other person is sharing their true self with you, be a great listener and use the magic phrase. Tell me more about that.
You are an amazing student, Peter. And to all our wonderful listeners, you are amazing too. We hope you use these phrases to make some wonderful new friends. Don't let a fear of mistakes keep you quiet. Communication is much more important than perfection.
Yes, just focus on connecting with the person in front of you. You can do it.
And before we turn off the microphones today, we have a very special homework question for you. We want you to practice sharing your true self right now.
Yes, go down to the comments section below and answer this question. What is something you are truly passionate about?
Are you passionate about reading books, protecting the environment, taking care of your family, or maybe learning new languages?
Try to write your answer in a full English sentence in the comments. We want to skip the small talk and get to know the real you. We cannot wait to read all of your beautiful answers and chat with you.
Thank you all so much for listening today. Keep practicing, be proud of yourselves, and have a beautiful day. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.